Good morning. It is Wednesday morning. It's cold. It is so cold outside today. I don't know why I decided to come outside for a walk on the coldest day or coldest morning that we've had. It's like 32 degrees right now. Ooh, I'm about to walk back. It's been about 10 minutes. My husband is doing bus pickup today. He is on vacation. I took 2 days off, so I have to go back to work today. I didn't really do anything fun. We were painting and just doing things. I was going to film and try to do like a gym vlog, but that didn't happen because I was just doing too much and I was exhausted and I needed to prioritize my sleep, so that's what I did. Today is supposed to be a leg workout, and again, prioritizing myself. I'm having some pain in my hip. I think it's because of my bed. We got a new mattress and it's like more firm because I was having lower back pain. That has helped my back, but now it's affecting my hips, just moving around. So that's why the walk is actually good. Whew. Yeah, it's freezing out here. I'm gonna check in with you guys when I get back to the house. What's up and welcome back to my channel if you're new here. Last week I started the Winter Reset series Mom Edition, and if you didn't watch that video, you can either pause the video now and go watch it or watch it right after this one. We are focusing on setting goals and working towards those goals during the winter season, which can be a little stressful and chaotic and a little bit depressing for people, right? That was episode 1. This week is episode 2. We set the goals. Now we need to start working on putting those things into action, right? So for me personally, I love visuals. I have learned to love visuals even more because of my kids. I'm going to do that for myself. I started doing that like using a book tracker. So I have a book tracker that every time I finish a book, I color it in. It's a digital book tracker, and every time I finish a book, I color it in, and that's just a nice little visual to show me how much progress I'm making in reading more books. I'm in the middle of my workday, so I can't do it right now, but later on today, I will be going on Canva. I use Canva religiously for everything, for all my social media, for projects that I'm doing for the kids, for visuals and things like that for myself, for my YouTube thumbnails, all of that. Utilize Canva. Highly recommend you check out Canva. I'm gonna look up some content planning templates on there later on so that I can start writing down some ideas of what I want to do. In the last video I shared with you guys that I want to post weekly on YouTube. I also want to be more consistent with my TikTok shop content and all those things, right? So I feel like I should probably start writing some things down. Like, it's mentally written down and not physically written down, but I think maybe I need to do a little bit better with organizing how I go about my content. A lot of stuff I do kind of kind of in the moment, and certain things I think that's okay. Also, I want to, this is not part of any of my goals, but this is just my daily life, mom life, being a housewife, all of that. I want to print out a cleaning schedule. Now, I had like my own cleaning schedule like maybe 2-3 years ago when I was strictly a stay-at-home mom, and it was really helpful to me to actually have like designated days to do certain, to clean certain things, and that's what I want to get back to. So my suggestion is, whatever your goal is for this month, this week, or you know, the entire winter season, definitely write them down. Get visually appealing for yourself and put it somewhere you can see it. Therefore, you're constantly being reminded of the things that you want to do or need to do. My daughter was up early, obviously, and my lovely husband got her ready for the day like super early, which is actually not bad because she has like a whole hour until the bus comes to pick her up. So it's been really nice and helpful to have some help around here. Miss Sydney did it again. I realized that last week I did a leg workout that I filmed. So I didn't film it this week, and also because I'm always short on time. I have been changing my workout area for like the longest. I think for me to be consistent, the living room just works best. It's not ideal to work out with my kids, but honestly, if you have no other choice, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I find that having my kids in the same room with me is helpful in terms of keeping an eye on them and decreasing like the chaos, because at least I know where they're at, what they're doing. If they need something, they're right next to me. And I have toys and things in the living room. When my daughter's here, I put her on the iPad. She already left for school, so I put her on the iPad. That's usually what keeps her occupied. And I just get it done. I don't do anything longer than 30 minutes, honestly. So here's my sofa, and I usually stick to this corner or like the middle, and this is where I keep my weights, honestly. You know, it's been a work in progress. I've been doing this for a few years now, so it comes a little bit easier for me. But when you practice something and you be consistent with it over time, it becomes a habit. So it becomes easier for you to get those things done and to be able to maneuver and manage whatever's going on in your household, or you know. I started my fitness journey after I had my daughter, and that was 8 years ago. So I started this channel after I had my son almost 4 years ago, and I showed my progress since then. So if you look back to my videos from the beginning, which, oh my gosh, I don't even want to do that myself, but you will see that he was a baby and he would sit in, you know, his little bouncer or whatever next to me while I did my workouts. Sometimes I had to carry him. Sometimes I even had to stop, and that's okay. We're past that, where for the most part I can just keep going. Like if he needs something, I'll just stop and get it for him, and then I'll continue on, and he's good. For the most part, that's usually what happens. If my daughter's home with me and she's having a meltdown, I typically will stop if I feel like she needs my undivided attention. So that's kind of like how I deal with working out at home. We're getting back to what we used to do. The walking pad. I have not used this baby since the summer. My husband uses this weekly, so it does get used, but I'm dusting it off myself. And I always forget that I have this desk that rises, and I really need to do better with getting up from my desk every so often. So decided I'm just gonna walk. So this walking pad used to stay up here, and I used to do the walking pad much more often. Then my husband brought it downstairs because it was more convenient for him. Now that the living room is getting rearranged, and also like we're gonna be putting up a tree, I was just like, where are we gonna put this walking pad? We tend to like switch up where we're gonna use the walking pad because we have kids and we're trying to always make sure that, you know, the kids are nearby if we're going to be using this. It's quiet, and I figured since work is kind of slowish, I figured I'd get on this thing. Since I'm not doing any homeschooling while my husband's home, we had not been following the homeschool schedule at all. I just put him on the Lingo Kids app, which is like a learning app. So that's what we've been doing. He has his appointment today during my lunch break. Then I have physical therapy later on today. So it's just a little busy since I have not been getting in my steps that much. And it's 11 o'clock. I figured I'd walk a little bit. Winter time is coming. I'm not going to be able to go for a walk. It's freezing today. It's even colder than yesterday. So it's already telling me that going outside for a walk is not going to work for me. So I'm going to have to start doing my walking pad more often. I really just did 25 minutes of that 40-minute cardio workout. I'm done. I'm tapping out because I'm just tired. Huh? I got hurt. You got hurt? How you got hurt? While my son was playing with the sensory table I set up for him, I have been finally creating my printables, my visuals to keep me on track with some things. I think I'm going to do this for a couple things, but just this week I wanted to focus on my cleaning schedule. So I got some cardstock paper, and you can get this from Walmart, Target. The cleaning schedule and my daily cleaning tasks. I don't know, let's not mess this up. And so now I'm gonna do my content. It's not really like a planner, it's just somewhere where I can write down my content ideas. So I like to kind of wing it when it comes to my TikTok. But I have like general ideas of the type of content I want to do on a weekly basis. Then for YouTube is a little different, so I'll write down some of my ideas if I have time to do it. I don't know, because I have to start work soon. So I ended up finding more or less what I was looking for. I just wanted something where I could write down my ideas. I didn't edit anything. I just changed the color of the background and this here. And I couldn't take this off, but I don't have time to play around with this, so I just left it as is. I just want to be able to handwrite what I would like to do. And this just works for me. I could probably do this like on a monthly basis or something like that. And so these are my printouts to keep me on track with my scheduling, how I schedule my time outside of mom life and work. Okay guys, it's officially the weekend. I'm off the clock. My kids are having dinner. I'm about to make me and my husband some dinner. In effort to not spend money on takeout, I'm making him some burgers, or I'm making us some burgers. We actually found this homemade Big Mac recipe. I'll add it here for you guys if you want to check that out if you're interested. I personally am not a Big Mac fan. I don't even eat McDonald's. I'm team Wendy's, okay? I'm team Wendy's over here. So I am not having a Big Mac. I'm just having a burger. But I have my ingredients out, and we're gonna make some burgers for Friday night. All the ingredients that I'm gonna need, minus the seasonings. I also have the mac sauce already pre-made here, and I'm gonna whip this up and let you guys know how it came out. I made Big Macs. Look at this. These are ginormous. And this is my sad little burger. I just used the tops to make my burger because I didn't want to waste the bread, but this is it.
Get a good corner here. Wow, it really tastes like a Big Mac.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
And the burger tastes good. So I'm going to make sure I leave that recipe for you guys so you can make yourself a healthier option when you're craving some fast food. And it was easy and simple to make, so if I could do it, you could do it. Anyways, that is a wrap for this vlog. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you can catch more content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.